Thanks for joining us. I'm Lindsay Tanney. Breaking right now on 12, FDNY crews responding to an oil spill over in Hunts Point. News 12's Natalie Hernandez is on scene with what we know so far. Natalie?
Yeah, Lindsay, I want you to take a look at what a mess it is over here. There is oil on the floor after a truck spilled hundreds of gallons of oil. There's sand over here on the floor, which crews are using to stop the oil from spreading. And if you take a look at the oil truck that got into some sort of accident, you can see they're actively working to move it right now. There is a tow truck on scene, and we did see that truck leaking a lot of oil. The smell in the air is very strong. There's a bunch of oil on the ground right now, and it's not spreading, thankfully, because the FDNY put sand on the ground to stop it. And if you take a look over here, there's more oil, there's caution tape immersed in that oil, and there are several FDNY crews working to clean it up. Now, the FDNY also put sand around this drain. We believe it's so it could stop the spread of the oil from going into the drain and causing damage to those drain pipes. Now, you can see there are dozens of FDNY crews here working on the scene after that oil truck spilled a lot of oil on the ground here near Truxton Street and Leggett Avenue. The FDNY says actually that one firefighter did sustain minor injuries during this cleanup efforts, and right now the cleanup efforts are going on. And again, like I said, the smell in the air is extremely strong. There are several cars in the middle of the street. You can see there's a tractor trailer immersed in this oil, and the oil truck is currently being moved to a certain extent. We don't know how long that's going to take. And again, crews are actively working to contain this spill so it doesn't spread in the area. I actually drove up here, and thankfully the traffic wasn't too bad, but if you're in the vicinity of Truxton Street and Leggett Avenue, I would advise to steer clear of this area. It is a typically industrial area, so there's not a lot of traffic. Lindsay, that's the latest we have here on scene for you, so just a very crazy scene.
Yeah, Natalie, well, thank you for that. I just want to ask you a quick question. As you just mentioned, it is an industrial area. Are there people around? How is this impacting the population there?
Yeah, we do see a couple of cars passing through in the area, but right now traffic isn't too bad. If there are more people coming through, I would just advise people to stay out of this area because it is a massive cleanup effort.
Definitely, Natalie. Also, there are FDNY people on scene. Have any of them told you how long it'll take for them to clean up all of this oil?
Right now, we're not sure how long the oil will be cleaned up by, but you can just see there's a lot of oil on the floor. I would imagine it would take hours, probably. I mean, the truck is still here on scene.
Definitely, Natalie. Well, thank you so much for that report. That was News 12's Natalie Hernandez. And if you are just joining us, breaking right now, there is an oil spill over in Hunts Point. At this time, we're going to keep you locked here on News 12. We'll be bringing you all of the details as they enter into our newsroom.